Shilpi is asking. Having slain mother, which is craving, father, that is self-conceit, two warrior kings, externalism and nihilism, and destroyed a country, sense organs and sense objects, together with its treasurer, attachment and lust, ungrieving goes the holy man. So she's asking, Acharyaji, what is the craving that is pointed to here? The craving is God's joke upon himself. He is craving for himself. He manifests as the ego for sheer fun. And as the ego, searches for himself, it is as if the total has manifested as an infinite number of limited entities. And each entity is craving to go back to the totality. The craving is the fundamental incompleteness. The craving is the cave of loneliness. That unending, infinite cave that sucks in the entire world to fill itself up and is yet never filled nor fulfilled. That craving is the basic knot of the heart. That craving expresses itself as the mind, as the sense organs. As our acts and passions and aims and happiness and disappointments. At the root of man's existence lies that craving. If there is anything deeper than that root, it is God Himself. Everything else can be traced back to that craving. The craving is the mother of everything except God. You want to see why you laugh, you want to see why you earn, you want to see why you wander, you want to see why you chase, you want to see why you get attached, you want to see why you get disappointed. You will find all the reasons in that craving. The craving has given rise to what we call as this world. They are the branches, the worldly things and appearances. They come after the craving. They are shallower than the craving. Therefore, they can never fulfill the craving. The craving can be satisfied only by the one who is deeper than the craving. The world is not deeper than the craving. The world is a result of craving. The one deeper than the craving is God Himself. Only God can fulfill that craving. Fulfillment is another name for godliness. Therefore, man fails because he wants to quench that craving through the body, through iron, through gold, through clothes and companions. When his attempts fail, it's an auspicious sign. Existence is guiding him. Existence is guiding him by telling him that he is acting in the wrong direction, that his efforts are misplaced, that he should look in some other direction to end his craving. But instead of looking in the other direction, man makes the mistake of continuing to look in the same direction, but working with greater passion. More effortfulness. You want to go to a temple. The temple is towards the right. Instead, you have gone towards the left. You have traveled 5 miles and you're not finding the temple. If you are a humble man and an intelligent man, you would probably ask whether you have taken the wrong direction. But you don't ask that. Instead, you tell yourself that you are obviously wise enough to take the right route. It's just that you haven't come far enough. So you make yourself go another 10 miles. You say, I need to be more industrious. I need to dig deeper. I need to work harder. The temple is there. It's just that I haven't come far enough. Let me try a little more. And now it's 15 kilometers. In the wrong direction. And now you say, obviously I wasn't foolish enough to travel 15 miles. The temple is on this very road. It's just that it's a little deeper to the left. Let me travel more. And you keep working harder, traveling more and more. You don't just go down, you don't just realize that the craving won't be quenched in this direction. The temple isn't here. That is why the Buddha has said that the father is self-conceit. Self-conceit you from seeing why the craving is going unfulfilled. The Buddha has said that the mother is the craving, the father is self-conceit. Self-conceit means misplaced confidence in oneself. Being needlessly sure of oneself. Thinking too highly of oneself. That is self-conceit. You think so highly of yourself that you can't admit that you have come too far in the wrong direction. It is unacceptable to you to see that you could have been so conclusively and so terribly and so continuously wrong. That shatters your self-image. You can accept one mistake. You can accept a few mistakes. But how do you accept that everything about you has been just a mistake? That is too much to bear for the self-conceit. One is prepared to admit, I have made a mistake. But it is too much to admit, I have been a mistake. And obviously it is absolutely intolerable to say, I am a mistake. The fact of man's life is that man doesn't make mistakes, man is a mistake.